Starscream Kills presents. Hello and welcome to my Grixis zombie deck. The purpose of this deck is essentially it's a black-red with a touch of blue aggro deck, and it has a lot of synergy. Basically the key point is every card does two things, or it's just a really good card that helps further the overall aims of creatures causing damage. But most cards, the defining piece is they do two things at once or allow for options, and that's the key piece. Up here in the left-hand corner actually is the sideboard. So that's what we have there. It ends the last piece of the sideboard. There is Thought Hemorrhage, which is to me a better pithy needle. Shatters, Pyroclasm, Ignite, Disorder, Terminates, Shatters, Anathemaster. If someone is using a lot of non-traditional lands, they take a point of damage for every non-basic land out in play. Diabolical Tutor to help you get those cards you need. For mana production, I didn't want to cheat, so 4 Drowned Catacombs, 4 Dragon Skull Summits, 4 Mountain, 4 Swamp, 2 Islands, 1 of each of the field posts for the colors, so blue, black, and black-red, and 2 Terramorphic Expanses to help me get the cards, the lands I need if I miss a mana drop. And also, what you don't see there is 2 Gargoyle Towers. Again, it's the double. You can use it for a colorless mana, or you go ahead and swap it in and an instant speed for a creature blocker, 3/4 flyer that they didn't expect to have happen. At the bottom of the rung is Dregscape Zombies. They can unearth. That's their double. They can come back. Grixis, Grimblade, when it synergizes, it pumps up to a 3/2 from a 2/1 and gets Death Touch. As soon as there's another multicolor on the field, the Shambling Horrors, Shambling Remains is a nice 4/3. It can't block, but it also has Unearth, and it's cheap. Then 3 synergistic sort of general cards, as in they're the generals of the troops. 3 Cemetery Reapers, 3 Death Barons, and 3 Lich Lords of Unks. The point is they create other creatures, they synergize with the other zombies and empower them, empower one another, give everything Death Touch, create more troops, zombie wizards, zombies from my opponent's exile things from my opponent's graveyard. At the top is the game changer winners. 3 Lightning Reavers with their Fear and Haste. They come in and do the charge counter piece. I do play with the Zathra Demons. I like it. It's a quick game. It either happens or doesn't. And then 2 versatile clone cards. So it could be a very cheap way, at least just by 1 point, to get another Lightning Reaver or to get another Zathra Demon on the board in a pretty cheap way. And that's why I have all these black cards there for doubles. Also, if I need more Cemetery Reapers, Death Barons, Lich Lord of Unks, etc., can throw it all there. I'm kind of sitting on the fence with Burst of Speed because I could have a Zathra Demon on the table, and by Burst of Speed, then all of a sudden you get that 7/7 trample with haste and flying, and that can be really hard to handle out of the gate. But if the opponent can do something about it, sees it coming because of summoning sickness, they can respond. Then for just basic spell cards, 4 Lightning, 4 Lightning Bolt, 2 Sign in Blood, a little risky because I don't have a lot of life-gaining strategies. Actually, I don't have any, but it does include increased tempo. Grixis Charm. Some people don't like it, but the thing is, you have a choice of 3 options with the card, and again, it's multi and Counter Squall. Not only does it counter a spell, a non-creature spell, but causes 2 points of damage. Again, note a lot of things do multiple pieces, and that's the point. I do know people in our meta who slavishly reproduce other people's decks, but personally, I don't understand that. I think ultimately you need to come up with your own, because ultimately this is my deck, and I have to play it. So it needs to be somehow an extension of me. So that's what I have, and I like the Burst of Speed, though, for the 1-drop piece to it, but it doesn't do 2 things. So I don't know, and something would have to come out, because this is 62 cards. So, Wonder what you think.